Okay, no, as many people as the one. This is the, who are you, what did you do in the play?
Name's Raphael Poch, I directed the show. And when I say directed, it basically means I let the actors go out and have fun. Because they really did an amazing job, and they were kind of the main, I guess, the groundswell of the genius was primarily coming from the actors themselves. And it's just kind of part of the job. You have to know when you really need to direct your actors. You have to know when you let your actors direct themselves.
Was it a hard choice? Auditions, you had a lot of people to choose from?
No. We actually didn't get so many people to audition, but we got some good people to audition. That was the important part. And the greatest thing was that they sort of found us. They came and said, we were interested in doing the show. We'd like to come in. We'd like to audition and figure it out. And they were a great team. We had Daniel, David, and Steve, and they were fantastic. But one of the main things about the show is also it goes on backstage. There's tons of props, there's tons of costume changes flying around all over the place, and we've had an amazing backstage team. Between Eliza and her husband Hanan and Asher, who also assistant directed, who's also understudying one of the parts, they were really an amazing team, and they were really what put it together and just kept the whole thing going. Yeah.
How did you choose this play?
Because I love it. The play was...
Well, if you love it, why haven't you done it before? You've done like 40, 50, how many plays in your life?
I don't know if it's that much yet, but I've done a lot of plays. I only read this play rather recently. I've known about the play for a while, and I've always known I wanted to do it. I've done the complete History of America abridged by the same company about 4 years ago. And that one I directed with my co-director Jeremy Sultan. But this one was a little more intense, and I figured I needed the right group of people to come along and put it on. I wasn't sure I had them. So this summer I said, you know what, let's go out and see if we can bring them together and find them, and thankfully we did. We had a wonderful, wonderful cast, and the show came together really nicely.
What do you think the audience is? At the very beginning of the show you had weather problems.
Very beginning of the show we had a lot of weather problems. The problems, we had to cancel three of the performances because just Jerusalem was snowed in and no one could get anywhere. The audience was very small even the first night because it was a big rainstorm leading up to that snowstorm. But since then, the audiences loved it. And once people came and saw what the show was, they've been telling everybody about it. People told me that this is the best show they've ever seen in Jerusalem. People have sent me letters thanking me for putting the show on. They've never had such a great time in the theater or laughing so hard. So it's really a testament to the work that we've done here. That's
exactly what everybody said today when they left. Everyone is grinning, smiling, laughing, saying they haven't had such a great time.
It's a lot of fun, and we hope to keep it going for 3 more nights.
Okay, so what are your plans now in the immediate future?
We're doing another show called Division Avenue, which is a play that focuses on this sort of the conflict between Satmar Hasidim in the neighborhood of Williamsburg and hipsters. They're fighting over whether or not they should have bike lanes that go right through the Satmar neighborhood. And during the whole play, we follow the path of one individual who's leaving the fold of where he grew up and forming sort of a new life choice, and discovering, as he discovers, what modernity really means. For both the good and the bad. And it's really a story about finding oneself amongst a very stringent or very freeing society, and trying to find the middle road between the two.
Your final word to the 3 actors when they watch this is the last thing they're going to say after the play.
You guys were terrific. Thank you so much for making this play happen and putting in all the dedication and the hard work and the rehearsal process, and coming every night with amazing energy and putting a fantastic show on. It was not easy, and you guys did a terrific job.
Sure. You're going to keep in touch?
Absolutely. We hope to.